Here's the story of a man named Bobby who will elevate his leg after the show. Sometimes Jake or Gator, they might join him.
But my friend Addison, he's always there.
Here's the story of a man named Bobby. He's the host of my favorite YouTube show. My boss Craig and Nick, they make me happy. But Bobby is my only love.
And then one day when the show got so amazing, like a Zoom meeting with drunks and drugged out whores, somehow this group would somehow form a family. And that's the way we all became the Bobby Bunch. The Bobby Bunch. The Bobby Bunch. That's the way we became the Bobby Bunch. And now it's Bobby McKnight.
Hey, Ricky, did you hear the good news?
What's that?
Joe Douglas got fired.
No.
Yes,
No, I did not hear that.
Addison just told me, bye-bye, Joe Douglas, he got fired. Hi, Metro Funny. I got
I did not hear that.
I got my thing back again. I found it finally. I got my
That's
show
cool.
back. Yeah, I don't know what I did yesterday, but it's nice to have you on, Ricky. Nice to see you today. You working today? You have the
I am
day
not
off?
working today.
Oh, that's good. You can stay. Yep. I go on that Jake show when he goes on that 4. Is he having a show today? Another show?
Yeah,
Of this?
he should be having. He should be having Andrew at 4:00 today, I believe.
Yeah, I'm going on after Jake's show, but isn't he going on right now because of this lightning? He always goes
I don't
on.
know.
He does that a lot of times, so that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, if there's breaking news, I don't know. He may go on because of this, or he might just wait and talk about it when he comes on later with Andrew. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Be live around in 45 minutes or so. Yep, I guess he's going on a foot. Well, I have a short show. 45
okay.
minutes. Thank you, Jake. 45 minutes, I'll be off for you. Okay, thank you. All right. We'll do that for Jake.
That's okay.
Yeah, well, I'm not listening to that. So how you doing today? You doing good?
Good. Yeah, I had yesterday and today off, and then yesterday I slept until about 10 o'clock at night. I finally woke up.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I hung out and talked to Clancy in the Discord. Well, there's other people there too, but me and him ended up staying, late until the end of the night talking.
Yeah.
And then I ended up going back to sleep and then waking up for the shows today. But now I'm caught up on my rest. I can hang out and talk with everybody today.
I'm happy you're feeling better.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, now today's my day to get to catch up with all you guys and see what you've been doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can't believe I missed the Joe Douglas news. Click on this and see if it's there.
Yeah, we'll go leave in about, let's see what time he says. He says this is what.
Oh, yeah. Jets fired general manager Joe Douglas. No kidding.
Will be live in 40 minutes or so. Unfortunately, caught up in a work meeting with ESPN, so I can't go live just yet. So stay tuned, and Jake will Make sure you stay tuned for Jake's show soon at 45 minutes or so. Okay. Then after his third show the day, I will go on, not his second show, third show around hopefully 5:36. You know?
Oh wow.
How much crap can how much crap can yeah, I'm not breaking all the news. Jake will have the breaking news, unfortunately. I just found out, Addison just told me, so I am not gonna really break the news. So I'll just wait until the 45 minutes limit. I can't break. Can't wait. I'll be over there to see Jake breaking it.
Well, you told me, so you already broke the news. You are the first one to break the news, as it turns out.
I know that, but he was going to go on anyway, but he has an ESPN meeting he's at now. I just read what he says. We'll be live in around 45 minutes or so. Unfortunately, caught up in a work meeting with ESPN. So cool. So I'll be on for 45 minutes or so. Gary, how you doing, my friend?
Hey, guys.
Gary, we got about 45 minutes to talk, okay? Because Jake's going live in 45 minutes to talk about Joe Douglas being fired.
All right, I'm just here for the conversation.
Well, you should be much happy Joe Douglas is getting fired. Gary, where are you? I think, come on. Gary, where you go? Gary, he kicked it, so that was him. So, yes.
He'll be back. He must have clicked himself
Hit the
out.
wrong button. Yeah, that's what happened to him. Yes, JT, he got. So who's going to be the new GM then?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what they do there.
Okay, welcome back, Gary. You pressed the wrong button, right, Gary?
I hit something. Yeah, I don't know what I
That's
did.
what she said. Gary, we love you when you come on my show. I love you.
Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate you. I love you guys too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to celebrate a man being fired. I don't know if anyone here has
Well,
been fired. It's not a fun experience.
I do. You say you want him fired.
You know what?
What was that, Bob?
Alan will be the one celebrating today.
Yeah.
Alan will be very happy today.
Know, but I do. You say you wanted him fired because.
I felt it's a job that it had to be done. I'm not going to celebrate him being fired. If it was me, I'd fire him. But I'm not going to take joy in that. I'm not going to spike the football like when Salah.
It's too bad because he did do a lot of really good things, but the misses he had, and it wasn't even so much missing on draft picks and stuff, but like the not getting us a backup quarterback, the not pulling getting us another kicker sooner than what they did, like those things, they were such difference makers that it outweighed the good that he did. Because
I know who they're gonna get as a GM.
It's
Joe Beningo. Hi, Georgie.
Oh God, I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, I decided to do 2 shows, Georgie. One now and one in the afternoon. After Jake's third show, he's doing one. I have to leave like in 45 minutes, Georgie, because Joe Douglas got fired. So Jake Asman is at an ESPN meeting. So I will go on. I'll get off and then, holy shit, it's right. I didn't know it to Addison told me. Addison said you could tell this, but he had the ESPN show to do. So he would have been on here right now. I would have been off the show. I'm a nice guy, yeah. I don't step over people's feet, right, Gary?
No, you do a great job, Bobby.
Yeah, I try.
You're one of the good guys, Bobby.
I try to be. That doofus yesterday was not nice. Oh,
let him be, Bobby. Don't let him get to you. Don't let him see you.
I know, but I stick up for you and Alan. I was pissed off at him.
It's good because you and Alan used to have a feud. Now you guys are friends. I like that.
Well, on That's Jake's show, this is my show. He's a cool guy, isn't he? Cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I like him a lot.
Decker? Is that Decker?
Mm-mm. Where's what,
I
Decker?
what?
No.
Oh, I think you some the paper.
Oh no, my wife just printed something. I grabbed it off the printer.
Oh, tell her I said hi.
Okay.
The gauntlet was for Tom Ace. So you tried to stir the pot, Tom Ace. Ugh. That guy's a piece of shit. That's all I have to say about that.
Tom Ace?
No, not that. No.
Oh, Tom Ace is a good dude. Tom Ace does like to stir the pot, but he's a good dude.
Black Gypsy. Yeah. No, that's Ted's job. Yeah. But you're into that too, Tommy. You're not Tommy, so you gonna be down there for December 1st game? You'll be there. I know, sad day for Bonesy. Wait a minute. Sad day 2 for Bonesy. Yeah, that's not English.
I never understood rooting for the general manager. I never but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, you don't know what really thinks you. All right, so I get to meet you in person, Tommy. Huh? I'm going to December 1st game, Gavin. I'm just only really going to see Addison.
That's cool. Yeah, I know he's coming. Is it this weekend or the following weekend, right?
Yeah, Friday after Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, he was talking about that last night.
Thursday. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving, and guess who has to play on Thanksgiving? Giants against Dallas. Giants against Dallas.
Right on. Yeah, I know Dallas always plays on Thanksgiving for whatever reason.
Cowgirls against the Giants, but guess who we get? We're gonna start this week. We're gonna start the Tommy.
Good.
DeVito.
You know what? I hope the Giants slap the Cowboys around just for Boy Green's obnoxious dad.
Well, please don't bring this to. Please don't bring this to. Okay, no more talk about him and his dad.
Okay, sorry about that, Bobby.
Yes, yes, Nick. In 45 minutes, Jake is going on in 45 minutes. I'm all prepped up for that. Thank you very much. And Nick, did you see I find my new show? I found my StreamYard again. I'm cool. Yeah, he would be on earlier, but he has the ESPN meeting he had to attend, so I'm cool with it. Okay, so yeah, he gets to do that. So let him do that. I'll just what?
I've all these messages. Like I've never had to fire someone, but I've been fired. It's a horrible experience to have your livelihood snatched from you, right? Like I'm not going to celebrate. I'm not going to be like, ooh, and spike the football. Like I understand why it was done. I agree with the decision. Right. It should have been done long ago, but it's done. What's done is done.
So who are they going to make as the interim?
That's a great question. That's why it's like kind of weird to do it mid-season. Like it doesn't matter at this point.
What about Curtis Martin? What about Curtis Martin?
Well, not for this year, but. I mean, I don't know. At this point, it's like they're making moves just to try to placate the fan base, and it's not
because
work.
They had some nerve to ask them to pay for next year's thing already. That's ridiculous.
Looking back on it, firing Saleh didn't help, right?
No, it actually didn't.
And Jake made a point. Like, was the ship going in the right direction before we fired Saleh? Now that was a sinking ship before we fired. So. It was a desperation move and it didn't work, but the ship wasn't going smoothly before with Saleh as the skipper, right? That's a fair point.
We would add some rope.
Yeah, but it seems like Ulbrich just got the job thrust on him. And he's obviously
we would Addison rope.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's holding two jobs.
We were Addison rope. Ricky.
I saw it. I read it.
Ricky didn't read it.
That's good.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah, I read it. That's awesome.
Nate.
What's up, Bob?
Firing people. It's
make sure you're on the Jake show in like 45 minutes. Okay, he's gonna have a big show in 45 minutes. Okay.
Don't mind because they fired my guy.
Yeah. So who's gonna be the new GM then?
It's a great question, Bob.
Who does Nate think?
I know what my vote is.
Who?
I want the assistant in the front office in Cleveland. That woman, just so Gary goes nuts.
Who's that?
I don't know. Her name is Catherine something. But if they hire a woman GM, I know the Jake show will be fucking gold for a month.
Oh
no, you won't do that. Would you do that, Gary?
I mean, I don't know what Nate thinks I'm gonna do, but potentially. I mean, I don't know what Nate.
Be nice to ladies. They're smart. Your wife is a good she does the airplane, right?
Yeah,
but does he think his wife would be a good GM?
Better than Joe Douglas, probably.
Statistically, it would be almost impossible to be worse if win losses is your metric.
Yeah, definitely. I have to agree with that.
Just on 5 blocks from.
So where I know Bonesy's place.
Right? Yeah, Mr. Bonesy. We're gonna get Mr. Bonesy's live reaction.
Yeah, somebody told us you were peddling over there. So yeah, make sure you're on the Jake show in like 45 minutes. Okay, I gotta hop off and watch the show for Jake. Okay, make sure you're there. Don't miss it. 45 minutes, everybody. He has an ESPN show today, meeting today. That's why he didn't go on any earlier. I want to shut down my thing in 5 minutes, probably. Yeah, but I understand, right? Gary, things happen, right, Gary?
Yeah. I'm not gonna celebrate it, you know.
No, I'm saying that's why I'm getting off of Jake.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Is Jake going live on YouTube in 45 minutes?
Yes, he's in the ESPN meeting right now.
What's he having for lunch, Bobby?
He's getting his orders. He's getting told what his opinions are.
I don't know what he's doing. I have no clue what he's doing. I don't care what he's doing. You already had its first show today.
No,
it's probably like a scheduling thing.
What?
Do you know who Steve Kim is?
Steve Kim.
He used to work for ESPN. He's a boxer. He's a boxing reporter. He worked for ESPN for years, and basically he told me like they don't tell you like what the topics are. They tell you what your opinions on the topic are, and if you don't say them, they don't fire you because that would be too easy. They just put you on the shelf and let you collect dust, which he says is even worse. Because now, like, if you have 3 years on your deal, you just become irrelevant. Like you can't go work somewhere else. And you like, please just fire me, you know. But they won't. They just put you on the shelf and they hire someone else and they just push you away. It's like, and that's what they do for 3 years or whatever was left on your deal.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to get back to the thing that you said about, which I do agree with. You know, I hate to see anybody lose their livelihood because I've been in that situation and it sucks.
But you had to fire someone or you were fired?
I can tell you, I can tell you right now. Well, yeah, I've been fired. I can tell you right now, if they gave me the authority to fire people at work, there'd be like one guy who'd be gone immediately the second I walked in the door, and another would probably be on his last chance. So it depends on the situation. But I remember one time I was working at this place, and the guy that owned this place, it was like there was 2 stores under one roof. There was like the tattoo shop, and then the other half of the store was like all kinds of like rock and roll clothing and like a lifestyle type place that like guy Kenny owned it. But he was going to hire this guy one time, and the guy came in and he was like, and he actually had moved down to Florida from New York. And he didn't know that I had ever lived in New York or anything like that when he came in. So he's talking and he's like, Yeah, my one boy, and he kept saying this guy's name who was a real famous artist, but he was mispronouncing the guy's last name. And I'm thinking, if he's one of your best friends, why can't you even say his fucking name right? And I told the owner at the time, I was like, listen, this guy's full of shit. He's lying about his references. Don't hire him. Well, he ignored me. He hired him anyway. And the guy turned out to be like a complete nightmare. He caused all kinds of problems. And then, so one night, Kenny calls me up front and he goes, Ricky, you've been here longest. That makes you the senior artist. I want you to go back there and fire Todd. And I'm like, you got to be fucking joking me. I told you not to hire the guy to begin with, and now I've got to fire him. And so I had to go back there and fire him. And like, dude, the guy like broke down and literally started crying and was like, you're right. I lied about my references. Like, you know, I was a nobody in New York and I had a drug problem and I moved down here to try to clean up, which, dude, like that's a thing too. Like why people from like up north think they're going to move to Florida to get away from drugs is fucking beyond me. It's like the most ironic thing ever. You know, considering that probably 80% of the drugs in the country come through Florida before they go to other places. It's just insane. Like, you know, but needless to say, yeah, I had to fire that guy and it sucked. And then to make it worse, Kenny goes, okay, well, we're going to give him his 2 weeks notice and, you know, let him make a little bit of money before he goes. Well, all he did was like secure another job and then hand out cards to all of our customers and try to steal as many people as he could on his way out the door. So like even the ending of it was bad, but yeah, I've had to fire people and it sucks. You know, in a situation like that, it was awkward. Now there's people that like need to be fired that I would have no problem doing it. Like I said, there's a guy at my work right now that I would fire him in a heartbeat if they would allow me to.
Yeah, fire his ass. You work hard, Ricky. Ricky, you got worker, Ricky. We love you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I go to work and I take care of my business. And the way that I am is like, I don't care what other people do at work, as long as as long as I don't have to do their job for them or what they do doesn't make my job harder.
I agree with that statement.
Those two things, I kind of draw the line.
Good point. I agree. There's some people that make you do your job and don't do their job. Yep, I agree.
All right, Bonesy there.
Bonesy's going to be beside himself.
I see Joe Bonesy.
I hope he's working. I hope Bonesy's working
I think that's Bonesy. So I'm making sure it is first before I go on. There's one lady in there. Joe Bonesy dusting off the shoes. I think that's Bonesy sitting down.
No, you can tell Bonesy how he has in the hair.
Yeah, he has no hair. Come on, lady, leave the store. I want to go in there and yell.
No, don't do that. You can't yell in the store.
Well, there's only one customer. Once the one customer leaves the store,
lady, you can't do
yell
that.
at Joe Douglas.
No, you can't do that.
What is she, bro? She's not gonna shoot for herself, bro. What are you doing?
I don't know. Maybe she's buying
So
shoes for her.
give us the details. Does Bonesy have her shoe off? Is he giving her the full Rex Ryan treatment?
No, Bonesy's sitting down. Joe was the one who said, if you need any help, let me know.
Nah, Bonesy just sit down like normal.
He's full of I got eyes on him. I got eyes on his bald head.
That's not work, Ricky. No.
I got eyes on his bald head.
I have eyes on it. Isn't that is the sun out today?
The sun out? Yeah, it's a nice day. It's pretty nice. 50. All right, lady, what are you looking at? Bro? She's looking at every shoe in the store. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Is that Bones? But that's not Bonesy. It's another bald guy.
No, I don't think Bonesy works on Tuesdays.
I'm always shocked at how many people there are at just some random Tuesday or whatever it is. I go into my $1,000 pairs of shoes. Like, how many people are here?
All right. I got to go back to my office. Sorry, no Bonesy then. Bobby, you should have told me to work on Tuesday. You would have saved me 5 blocks out of my way.
Well, I didn't know you were going there. Oh, look who's in the chat, Carly. I think Bonesy's not working today. It's Tuesday.
So Carly, I'm in her hood.
Roger F. Everybody say hello to my friend Roger F. Bobby, thanks for having me. I would like to take time to congratulate you and your success with the new show. I would also like to say I missed your guest.
Are you coming in?
Who? Who's coming in? That's what she said. Oh, she's up on the Upper West Side today. Nate.
Who's on the Upper West?
Carly, go visit her.
I live on the Upper West Side. All right, tell her I'll be there in like 12 minutes.
Let's see. I will find that. No.
A nice little car.
Let's see if it's here.
The mailbox is full. I cannot accept any messages.
His phone is always like that.
Fuck you, buddy.
Whoa. Oh.
You gotta tell me to stop while he's jaywalking.
Oh, is this Joey? And Mr. Bonesy's off today, right? I was right.
I think so.
Nate
I
was
think
right
so.
outside the store today. Nate was right.
Yeah, it wasn't Bonesy sitting down. It was some other bald guy.
It was another bald guy sitting down. Who was that sitting down? That's his colleague. All right, now, do you hear the big news today? Joe Douglas, yeah. Yeah. I know, right? Who do you think they make? Maybe Curtis Moon. Oh, this guy's gonna be very happy right here.
Alan fired that motherfucker. How about that?
Did he hear Alan? He said they fired that motherfucker.
I agree. It had to be done. It should have been done.
Okay.
It should have been done a long time ago.
Look at that
I knew
big
he
ass
wasn't going to last
smile
the
on
year.
your
I knew it.
face.
It's a good day.
Look at
It's a
that
good day
big
in
ass
America.
smile on your face,
I
Alan.
can't hear you.
Look at that big smile on your face.
It's a beautiful
Freedom.
day. Gary and
Oh, Alan, this is for you,
are the
Alan.
winners.
Alan.
All those motherfuckers can kiss my ass.
Wait, I got something else that'll piss off Alan. I'm not Donald Trump
Can
is
we have
fascist
a
rally.
Joe Douglas jersey roast, Nate? Can we put it on the air?
So okay.
No, I'm putting it on eBay. Bonesy is going to bid it up with a few other people.
Oh,
Alan,
yeah. We have to have a eulogy today.
Alan, well, who do you
I
think
can't
they're
hear you. Let me call back.
Oh, okay. Well, you yelling and screaming, probably that's why.
I think there's an issue with his phone or laptop, whatever he's using.
That's what she said.
What did she say?
I don't know. She always says stuff like that. There he is. He's back.
I don't know why I
Alan,
can't hear you.
Can you hear us
hear.
now?
I'm very low.
Who?
Let me sign off and I'll come back in.
Go
Gary, it's time to stand up, Gary. Stand up.
I'm not going to celebrate a man
bow.
being fired. I'm not going to celebrate a man losing his livelihood. Like, it's the right
Gary,
decision.
you got shit on for years, Gary.
Yeah.
Gary, stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
I'm not going to do it. I'm
Gary,
a child
for
of
me.
Christ.
Alan, he's not going to stand up. So he's not going to stand up.
Made it in the image of his creator, just like I am. I'm not going to celebrate him losing his livelihood.
Hold on. He's getting paid.
That's true. I mean, you're
So
right
get
about
up.
that.
Get up.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to.
Come on, Gary. Gary.
Oh, Alan, if about a half an hour, Jake's going live to go on Jake's show too.
Remember, I told Jake that he'd get fired, and Jake's like, "Oh no, he's going to wait till the end of the year." Who was right, Bobby?
Alan, you were right. We were shocked.
Alan is always right.
Why didn't they fire him
you
before
would
the deadline? Like that would have made
It
sense.
made no sense. It made no sense.
So who's
That's
going
why
to be
this
the
is a
next
half-ass
GM?
organization.
Who's going to be the next GM then?
Oh,
Who's going to be the next GM next, Alan?
I don't know. I would call the. I would scout. If I was Woody, I would send some of my people, and I would scout the Lions for the next 6 weeks.
I know, right? The Lions are kicking ass this year. They're going to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, let's go. Kill the Chiefs. Kill the Chiefs. Kill the Chiefs. Yes.
But Gary, you were right.
Yeah, he was.
Gary, you were right.
Bullseye.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody chill, everybody chill. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Let me sign off.
Yo, I thought you were going to get hit, Nate.
Okay,
What's
come
that?
on in.
Nate, I thought you were going to get walloped there.
He waved me by. He waved me by. He waved me by. He waved me by.
Okay. I was like grimacing.
We go. We go. We communicate. We communicate.
Oh, you communicate? Okay.
This lady's fucking moving, bro. I've been trying to catch her for like a mile. This lady is an absolute demon. Look at her. Gone. Right through the crosswalk. Gone. She's getting cursed out too. I'm about to tell her. Look, she's going Oppo Taco. Look at her. Yo, you're a demon. I'm following her home. No way. She's like that. You got it. You got it. Oh, no. Another bike is coming. She's lit.
Oh, look at her.
She's all about it.
That's not who I think it is it?
Bro, that's who you think it is. She is a demon.
Is that Jenny?
Yo, make that move. Make that move. Yo, you're a demon on the bike. I love it.
She gives you the time of day. You better watch out. You're going to get slapped in the face for doing that.
That's a compliment, bro. She's moving. Look at her through the crosswalk. No worries. Bang. Yo, she going to 126?
Oh, step at Sabret's, please. Step at Sabret's.
What do you mean Sabret's? Where's Sabret's?
Sabret hot dogs.
Oh, the hot dog stand? No, I don't want a $6 hot dog. That's probably not even Sabret's. It's just the umbrella.
No, it's the Sabret hot dogs. Trust me.
Yo, she is a deep. Look at her. She runs the streets. Holy shit. She about to go through that dog. Look at her. Oh my god.
Hopefully, she don't run over people.
I support her. I'm about to jump her. I'm about to race her uptown. I'm making the move.
On the room, on the
I'm making a move on the inside lane. Oh, she don't set the fight.
The movie Wizard of Oz.
I'm following her. Wherever she goes, I go.
That's what she said.
She's going Broadway. She's going Broadway. She's a demon. Oh my God. She is a demon.
I'm figure out when Mr. Jake Asman is going on. Hang up. Alan, are you on your computer now?
She looks like the wickedness.
I can hear a little better now.
Yeah. Well, I think he's in the.
Gary was right.
Yeah. Yes.
Remember, I told
that's going to be a reoccurring trend. You're going to notice that I'm right quite a bit.
I'm right too, Gary. I'm right too, Gary. I was right too.
You are. You were 100. You were 100% right about Salah. I mean,
yes, Salah had to go.
Bobby, remember I told Jake that they would fire JD before the year, and he's like, no, he's gonna last the
yes,
year.
I remember that. Yep.
But you know what?
Oh my God.
The problem with this organization, they're too stupid to wait till after the deadline to fire this moron.
Right, true.
DJ Reed.
You're Jeffy. You saw your tickets for next year. What are you laughing about?
Oh, she's making a laugh. Everybody say goodbye. Oh, no, she's not. She's still going. Never mind.
DJ Reed should have been traded, and they kept on hold of him. Ridiculous.
Right. Yep, and that Zerlon guy. Should have got rid of him a long time ago.
I don't feel bad for somebody who loses his job knowing that he's going to get paid for the rest of the year.
Right.
If he got fired and didn't, and he already has a job set up with the Ravens, I bet you. I bet you that's already set up.
That's been linked for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll be in their player personnel department next year.
Oh, he's going to screw them up too now.
No, but he's not going to be a GM. Come on. Gary has a better chance of being a GM.
Screw up everything anyway.
Yeah, imagine you're an NFL organization. You hire him with his 30-64 record.
Oh.
Good luck. Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
Gary, did you see my boy with 19
Goodbye,
assists
lady.
last night?
Who's that?
Who, Trey had 19
Trey?
dimes?
19
No, I didn't see that.
assists.
That's
Trey
your boy.
Young didn't-
Yesterday you hated him.
I
In a
did,
loss
but
or
you
a
know what? I
W?
want him to pass the ball. I don't want him to shoot 35 times.
Was it a loss or a W?
He had 4 points.
Oh.
He is this generation Steve Nash. He needs to pass the ball. You're right about that.
Yes.
And that Dyson Daniels is a nice player. That was a good pickup.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he's a stud on a good contract.
Yes.
And that lady made a left. We can't follow her anymore.
Alan, what do you have for lunch today?
I'm having a Boca chicken burger with brown rice.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
So faux chicken and brown rice.
Very good. Sounds good
I'm
to
off.
me.
I'm off till Thursday, so me and my wife went to the gym. We walked to the gym this morning. So it was good.
Oh, very good. How's she doing? Good?
She's good. She has 3 errands to run, and then her and Bailey are going to go run errands ourselves.
Oh, that's nice. She'd be with her mommy today.
You
How
see
is
her?
Bailey doing? Yes, I see my Bailey. Oh, she's so cute.
That's a
Look
pretty
at her.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nate, when I come into the city, I'm going to text you, okay?
Yeah, we'll get a city bike together.
You're gonna city bike out with him?
Me and my wife are coming in one day. We're going to go visit her niece, I think.
Oh, really? That's where she lives in Manhattan?
She has 2 nieces that live in this. She has 2 nieces that live in the city. One's a health professional and one's a social worker.
Oh, wow.
And then she has a rabbi, a nephew who's a rabbi, a nephew and a niece who are lawyers.
Does the nephew live on the Upper West Side or Upper East Side? Who's a rabbi?
They live in the Upper West Side.
I knew it.
Yeah, all the Jews live there. Yeah.
Yep. Right.
All my people.
All your people.
I've been to synagogue more times than church, Alan, because it was like 2 bar mitzvahs a year when I was in 6th and 7th grade.
You must have loved that at 13 years
Oh,
old.
it was a blast. It was a fuck. You
Yeah,
used to get invited to so many, you could pick which parents you thought were richer and throw a better party,
Yes, yeah.
and then just dub the other ones.
Yep.
And then the ones later in the year, like the spring birthdays, were always better because they saw how much like people spend and how crazy they went in the winter, and then they wanted to one up everyone in the spring birthdays.
No, Robert, see, he works for a guy who does cleaning pools out.
This is quite a device
Hey,
that guy.
Nick, can you burn that jersey today?
My jersey?
One.
Yeah, the Douglas jersey.
I actually was going to contact the Jets. I want to see if I can get it to him.
I gotta sit down.
I'm just glad that Gary, who took a lot of shit for the last
Yes.
2 years, got retribution. I got my retribution earlier this year, and Gary got his today. And everybody hates us because we're assholes, but you know what? The assholes have been proven to be right.
Alan, it's not about that. You took a minus 440 spread. Like, that's not something to brag about.
What?
What?
If I say the next coach and the next GM won't be good and we won't win, I'm probably going to be right, and I don't know who they are yet.
Okay.
Right? Like the last 50 years, if I always take the negative and say, "Oh, this GM and head coach won't work out," you're always going to be right.
No.
Like the money line's in your favor. Holy shit, buddy! Oh my god, took my arm
This
off.
whole mess to me started when they listened to Peyton Manning and hired Adam Gase. And instead, they should have hired Todd Monken. That's who they listened to for the Adam. That's why they got Adam Gase.
Oh my god!
I'm fascinated by what you do, Nate. This is amazing. I love it.
I know. Do you ever see him carrying pizza? Do you ever see him carrying
Look what building it is. Anyone watch Murders on the Building? That's the Murders on the Building building right here. That's the Murders building.
Isn't that the building that Corey Lytle flew into?
No. Building's like 15 stories.
Okay.
Corey Lytle flew into a building on the Upper East Side that was probably
Look at those
50 stories.
Remember that,
the
Bobby?
double buses? What?
I remember that.
Remember when Corey Lytle flew into a building?
Corey Lytle. Who's that?
Corey Lytle used to be a pitcher for the Yankees.
Oh, that's the one who. Okay, that's who was thinking of Corey Lytle. Yeah.
Yeah, he flew into a building.
Yeah, killed himself, right?
Killed himself.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of this had to do with Bowers being one of the greatest rookies to ever play. And I mean, you can't do that. You can't pass on talent like that. I'm telling you, like when I tell you things like this, I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm not giving you my thoughts. I'm letting you know, right? And it's like you let him go.
Gary, you gotta call up the Jake show today. Gary,
I love in the draft. I loved the two Georgia weapons. I loved Bowers and I loved McConkey. And McConkey's really good.
I wanted to get both of them in the first and third round. When did McConkey end up going in the draft?
He went second. He went like early second.
He went 40th. 40. I think he went
like top 15 in the second.
That's kind of early for him. I mean,
he went early, but he's good.
That's kind of early.
Is that
he's good. He's really good.
Is that Phil?
What's the receiver's name? I always call him Pierce Brosnan. What's the receiver, the white guy on the Colts that went to Cincinnati and played with
Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce.
Where was he drafted in the draft? Third round, fourth round?
Second and third. Second and third.
I mean, that's the kind of guy McConkey is.
No,
I mean,
McConkey's much
kind of high for him.
No, Pierce is a bigger guy than McConkey.
Yeah,
Pierce
he's taller.
McConkey's like 5'10", 5'11".
But they play the same kind of position. They play the receiver position, and they're going to give you similar production. Well, Pierce is having a big season this year, right?
He is played well. But McConkey's played really well for them.
Like this, Joe Beningo's going to be happy too that Joe Douglas is gone.
But again, the idea that he kept his job through the trade deadline made no sense. Yeah. And that's why the Jets are the Jets. It made no sense. Made no sense. Made no sense.
Gary, you got to call into Jake's show when he starts. Alan.
Yeah.
So was McConkey the guy you said, Phil McConkey's son?
No, it's not his son.
Who is he? Oh, I just not related.
I don't think they're related.
Oh, okay. They won.
No, Lad McConkey played at Georgia. He was fantastic.
Oh,
Lad McConkey was real good. It was, yeah,
really.
It was like a real good combination they had there.
Hey, did you listen yesterday, Gary? I guess Clay Travis. I don't know if you listened to Clay Travis. So he was talking about the six teams in the SEC where they should be ranked in the playoffs, and he had your team laughing. It was the best.
Does he hate? I don't really. I know who he is, obviously, but I don't. Does he hate Texas? Is he a Texas hater?
No, he's not. I agree with his point with this one aspect. Texas has beaten nobody. That's the problem. They really have beaten nobody. And the only game they beat Michigan when they were top 25. I'll give you that.
They beat Oklahoma when they were top 25, and they beat Vanderbilt when they were top 25. Yeah.
Were they okay? But then they got smoked at home to Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see in the Pitt Clemson game? They did the same thing. They got a call drastically wrong. The crowd went ballistic, and then they changed the call on the field.
Yeah.
Like, this is a new trend now because of Texas. Yeah. It's like, look, they got the call right both times in the Pitt game and in the Texas game.
Yeah.
But you can't change the call because the crowd's unhappy, right? Like, this is a bad precedent.
I'm looking forward to see how Indiana plays this week. I need them to get killed, but I'm just looking forward to it. You heard they just gave that guy 8-year contract?
Yeah. Yeah.
8 years, $64 million.
A lot of money, man. Tom Ace, yes, I did see that. Notre Dame, it's at Texas. It's in Austin the first year, and then it's in South Bend.
Oh, they did a matchup.
Yeah, they got home and home. They got, so it's this year. This year coming up, they have Ohio State, then Michigan, then Notre Dame. That's
awesome. Wow. Oh, is Michigan coming to Austin next year?
No, Ohio State is. And then they go Ohio State again, and then Michigan. So it's Michigan, Ohio State, Michigan.
Okay. So Michigan has to come in 3 years because of the rematch from this year. Okay.
Yeah. So next year, maybe opening week, maybe week 2, we're going to have Texas versus Ohio State. That's dope.
Where, in Austin?
No, the first year is in
Columbus.
Columbus, yeah.
Don't worry, that's where Mike Vrabel's gonna be the head coach next year.
Next year, Texas' schedule is gonna be brutal. You got Ohio State, Ole Miss, LSU. Like, it's gonna be brutal.
LSU might fire
Alabama.
the coach.
What was that?
He might get fired.
I never liked that. Like, you bring in some Yankee from up north. It work. It worked in Baylor, which is a Baptist school in middle of nowhere, Texas. Like, it worked in Baylor with Matt Rule.
Hold on. But Nick Saban was from Michigan State, went to LSU, succeeded, and then after his
he was already down. And where's he from? He's not from Boston or New York. Like, I'm not disparaging those people. I'm just saying, like, take those people now, put them in the kitchen table of a 17-year-old in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana, and say, I want to recruit your son. It's like, there might be a culture conflict here. It hasn't been talent. He's not lacking talent, so that hasn't been the issue. It's not like he's losing recruits, but I'm like, I don't know, it's just gonna work.
It's a tough environment, LSU.
It's like when St. John's hired the Alabama basketball coach. Like, I don't know if this is a great cultural fit.
Oh, you're talking about Arkansas.
It was Arkansas. Yeah, it was Arkansas.
Mike Anderson.
It was Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know that this is going to be the best fit, and it wasn't. Yeah, not that Chris Mullen did a great job either, but
he was awful.
This is like guys like Curtis Martin and this guy and that guy's like, okay, just because they're a great player doesn't mean they're a great coach. It could be like in Hofstra. Speedy Claxton's done a great job with that.
Yeah.
They've beaten Seton Hall and UMass this year. But Chris Mullen, who's one of my favorite players, terrible.
He was an awful
horrible. I get it with Chris Mullen, you'll get recruits, but it just didn't work.
Think about this. Jay Wright wanted that job very badly.
Jay Wright
wanted
the
St. John's job, yes. And
20 years ago when he took.
No, this was after he was at Hofstra.
Okay, yeah.
And he wanted the St. John's job, and they didn't hire him.
Who did they hire at that time?
I forgot. I think this is when they hired what's his name? Oh my god! He's the black guy. I forgot his name. Oh my god.
Yeah. Bald guy, goatee.
Yes. I forgot his name. Okay. Yeah, they hired him then.
They always
St. John's has a decent. St. John's has a decent team this year. They're okay.
Yeah, they're good. They have a good team. They should. They have Rick Pitino and a transfer portal. You're in New York City. You're the only team in New York City that's relevant. Just go pay people a bunch of money.
They also have one of the richest guys as one of their alumni guys.
That's what I'm saying. Right? Just pay these guys a bunch of money. Yeah. Mike Jarvis, that was his name.
Mike Jarvis.
Yeah, that's his name, Mark Jarvis.
GW.
Bobby, look, parade.
Yeah.
Wasn't Jarvis? He was
It's a Merry Christmas Day float. They're gonna have a parade. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's for Thursday. Wow. Look, where is that?
I'm in Harlem, 125th. Dance Harlem's Heartbeats. Look, see? Dance Harlem's
Oh,
Heartbeats.
okay. Yeah, they're having the parade today.
I don't want to get political. For you, and this will be the only time I ask, Bobby. Have you seen more people in New York City wear MAGA hats?
Wear what? Wear a MAGA
Have
hat?
you seen more people in New York City wear MAGA hats?
No, but I live like in Manhattan. I'm sure there's more in like, if you look at how people vote, there's more in like Queens and Brooklyn and like the suburbs where people are like, where, if you will, car owners, you know? Like car owners in New York.
I'm just curious.
Yeah. It'll be in like the suburbs of Queens and Brooklyn. And
I know Queens a lot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna go listen to Jake, but I'm very proud of Gary, who's again been proven to be right. He gets shit on too much.
Oh, he's on now?
Gary was right. It was right. That should be the headline of that clip. I mean, Jake can't spell anyhow.
And I will give you 10,001 odds.
Gary was right.
I gotta take off too, guys.
I will give you 10,001 odds. He won't do that ever.
Gary was right. That would be amazing. Bobby, you got to tell him to do it, okay?
What?
Never mind. Go back to bed. I'll talk to you later, guys.
Gary, calling Jake's show. You got to call in.
I'm going to try to. I got some stuff going on. I will try to call in.
All right. If you can't, you can't. Because this is a surprise one. So it's not your fault. You can't. Jake's is on. Okay. I'll talk to you guys. See you later. Okay. I'm leaving now, Gary. I'm sorry.
You're leaving now? All right. Be good, Bobby.
Yeah, Jake's on right now. Okay. Bye. Bye, everybody. See you later. Go see Jake. Bye.